What's going on, guys? It's that time again. Or is it? Alright, so, for those who did not catch my, live stream, the other week, I did address 00October 6. So, for those not in the know, basically, we moved, this year, literally 3 months ago, we moved into the new place. If you guys have been wondering where the reviews are, where Gunpla is in general, it's kind of non-existent. All of my Gunpla are in the living room, with the exception of a few that I had to move in here to make space. Nothing is on display yet. All my detolfs are still in the living room. Things happen. They're supposed to be right here. Okay, so that in and of itself is a problem. I got as a major setback in getting a lot of things planned. However, 00October is not happening this year the way it normally would. Because there's almost nothing at all for me to review. I'll show you. This is literally everything I have to review. 4 kits. I thought I had 5. There might be something I had on order, or there might be something that I can't find in the boxes upon boxes, or there's something I can't find in the boxes upon boxes that are out there. The fact that my MG Repair 3 Exia went missing because P Bandai wouldn't correct my address, and then FedEx screwed me over, and I don't just have an extra $80 or $100, depending on where I have to pick it up now, to get a new one. So that was like the big thing that I had. Also, normally Eric would be building a custom for it. I mean, he might still, if he can get his hands on a Dynamis, he might still do that. The other problem I have is, see all these boxes? That's my review set. This is where I normally would be doing reviews, and as you can tell, it's still covered in boxes. There's no lights, there's no pipes, there's no black and or white background. All that is still packed away because we're still in the last few stages of getting crap put away and getting things organized, and a lot of that comes down to literally this room. So that is a whole big thing. I don't have my setup to review. I have virtually nothing to build and review, and frankly, there's no way to get a hold of stuff. Like, there's a few things I can definitely get a hold of, though money is tight right now due to changes at my job. I know that sounds like an excuse, but it's a real one. You know, when you go from a set number of hours and a set paycheck to that changing a bit, completely out of your control, you don't have as much spare money to throw around. And, right now I'm still playing a little bit of catch up from when I was sick. So, what I wanted to do with this 00October, I'm not going to call this 00October 6. It's just not worth it, because it's not going to be a month worth of content. Like I said, I couldn't even throw together a week's worth of content of my own. I'd actually rather not even build these kits this year if I can help it. I'd rather realistically have a huge blowout next year, because there's the final battle version of Harut, final battle version of Zabanya. I've got those both on pre-order and set to come to the new address, so that shouldn't be a problem. Virtue will be coming out in November, and by then we should probably even have more more MG goodness coming, and hopefully restocks of things that I just don't have yet in the HG line. I still need quite a few HGs realistically that I've never got a hold of. I still need the armed armor, not the armed armor, the GN Arms Type D, because I got the Type E. I want the Type D. I still need there's 2 Tyrans that I don't have. There's 2 heads that I don't have. I need those. And then, if Bandai decides to do the next of the Gen 1 Gundams, because we got Pluton, so there's still other ones to do. There's still the Grim, or the Gurm, or the GRM, the thing that was the predecessor to the Raphael and stuff like that. And then there's the, God, I can't remember what it's called. It's the small female-looking one that's like a bee. I built the SD thing of it last year. It was the predecessor to like the Jin Archer and stuff like that. So they still need to do that one. They still need to do the Salitsud, or however you say that word. So they still have Gen 1 Gundams to do. So hopefully we'll be getting those. Hopefully they do a GN cannon at some point. That would be really cool. And if they manage to pull all of this off by next 00October, it'll be fantastic. So let's not talk anymore about what I can't do, and let's talk about what we can do. So instead, I want to feature a lot more of your builds. I know there are a lot of 00 builds that are going on right now, or have gone on this year. So if you have anything based on 00, whether that's actual 00 stuff, whether that's build fighters, divers, build fighters or divers, 00 kits that are built, if you have customs that are 00 based, like within that thing, if it's something that you just slap some GN drives on just to make it cooler, that works too. So last year I was doing Sunday live streams talking about your builds submitted to the Discord. So let's still do that. That channel is still on the Discord. I'll open it up so that you guys can start putting that on there. The link to the Discord is down below. I will actually do a direct link to the 00 submissions thing. I'll try to wipe it so other people aren't just posting stuff straight up there. If you have a collection that you have not shown off before, this is the thing. We looked at a lot of people's stuff. There's still people who are active in the Discord who have been basically just showing off their collection over and over in different things, taking more pictures of it. New stuff. If you have not shown, if you were featured last year, but your collection has grown, show off the new stuff, not the old stuff. If you've never been featured, show it off. Show off the whole collection. Get some decent pictures of the actual kits themselves if you've done anything you really want to do it. And if there's anybody who would want to come on and talk about a build, like an actual custom build they've done, and we could do more builder showcases. If you happen to be remotely in the Houston area and you actually want to get together, if you're willing to drive through the COVID, as it were, to hang out and talk about a build or something like that. If you don't even know me, or you don't know that I'm in the greater Houston area, as it were, well, there you go. However, if you just have a webcam or a decent smartphone and the ability to talk about a thing, we can hook that up too. I can work with almost any situation to talk about your builds. Even if it's just you sending me 50 pictures and we have a conversation that I record, whether it's a live chat or anything like that. The other thing I want to do for fun, it will be in the Discord as well, screening nights. So we can watch, on the Discord, we can get a bunch of us together, do a screen share, and we can watch 00 content. We can watch the original series, stuff into season 2, and then even wrap it up with the movie. We can have a watch night, a movie night, watch the movie together, and just chit chat and talk about it and stuff like that. If any of this sounds interesting to you, please contact me. You can hit me up via Instagram or Facebook. the same messenger technically. So if you can do that, just find me at Shoki. You know how to do. If you really gotta try hard, the email is always in the description down below, along with just the straight up Discord. So if you want to join the Shoki Discord just to do Double October, just to participate, by all means, come in and do that. We'll have the Double October theme set up where everything is all about celestial being and stuff like that. Everybody can play around with the emojis and stuff. I got to remember to talk to Jerry about doing that. But I wish I could put it together in the same way. I think the one thing I might do that somebody suggested was like a best of kind of situation. So I could throw together a compilation of the best things that I've built and or reviewed so far in the 5 years prior. I think that would be a thing I could manage, because I don't have to, stuff I can do versus stuff I can't. And I'd rather try to focus on what I can actually accomplish versus wallowing into things that I can't. And it sucks, but COVID really wrecked everything, and then moving didn't help, and then having FedEx / P Bandai really kind of screwing me over also didn't help. And I don't just have anybody on hand who will have an Exia Repair 3 that I can play with, so that's nothing I could ask somebody for, not in the same manner anyways. And like, I would never reach out and ask for somebody to be like, hey, this got lost, anybody want to help me out? Because even P Bandai never got back to me, and FedEx left me high and dry. So that was just gone into the ether. I don't know if my neighbors stole it or threw it away or whatever, but I went the same day it was delivered, hours after it was delivered, and it was just gone, because it got delivered to our old place, instead of our new place. So either way, like I said, no Double October 6 this year. I'll still call it Double October. Maybe I'll go back to the old logo just to make sure we know it's different. So it'll be like Double October 2021 instead of the official Double October 6 logo, which will be technically next year. Because, by next year, I can get probably all of the 1-to-100s, the no grades. I could build the Virtue instead of just reviewing someone else's. All the other ones that currently exist that I can get a hold of. Stuff like that, because that's one thing that I'd be willing to add back to my collection. My collection is going to have to be fairly limited in the future due to space, because this area you see behind me is literally the only space I'm going to have for Gunpla. So I'm going to have to curate my collections, and 00 is going to be basically like 2D tall in and of itself, so I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with that in the future. But guys, like I said, hit me up. Facebook, Instagram, email, Discord, and we can either do, if we get enough submissions in the Discord, then I can literally make a few days content out of it instead of just doing Sunday live streams. If you guys have customs, or someone who's built something and you can get a hold of them and send them my way, please do. Like, I don't have enough branches of my own to be like, hey, grab this person. And then also, if you're on social media, use the hashtag Double October. That's 2 O's or 2 zeros, October, to get the word out. And like, if you see somebody who's got something up there, hit them up, put Double October in the comments, and like, or hashtag Double October in the comments, and I could try to search and find these things, but I'd rather have the permission of the person who posted and stuff like that to make it happen. So together we're gonna have to make Double October something this year, because on my own I literally can't. I cannot slap together a Double October with duct tape and WD-40 from what I currently have. So we've got to basically just build a little pile over here that's got a little handwritten Double October sign, and we're just gonna call it that. We'll just do what we can with what we got. Last year I got more than enough And so I got so much more than enough that one of the kits got left over. So there's that. But guys, I'll catch you later. Do all the contacting things. And remember, as always, keep on building. And let's keep building this community together so that we can make Double October happen. Because it's going to be on you guys to get the best content together that you guys want to see with what we can find out there or what you have. But see y'all later.